History repeats itself. It fails to die. You are now tuned into But What Is Life podcast, the ride to relax, relate, and release into reality where things get fun, real, and the advice is unsolicited. What up, it's your girl Ani, and I'm back at you to relax, relate, and release into another episode of But What Is Life. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing great. Today's episode is all about social media. And today's episode was inspired by my decline in interest of social media. Do that make sense? I am really at a point in my life where social media just does not do it for me. I can't. Now, I will say that my thing for social media declined over 10 years ago. My disinterest in social media started with Facebook. All those years ago, 2009. That was when I was introduced to the real world, real life, and it just didn't do it for me. Ever since then, I've been the ultimate hater for Facebook. I still do not, to this day, understand why people even get on that social media app. It is just so ghetto. It's like the Walmart to your Target, if you will. After I stopped getting on Facebook, real life just took off for me. And ever since then, it was just no. Like, I didn't keep up with that kind of stuff. I stopped taking pictures. And, honey, listen, I used to be on top of it. Taking pictures, scanning them in, on dial-up, AOL, posting my pictures on Facebook, MySpace. I was all into it. You know what I'm saying? But after I left college, it was just a no for me. And then, of course, just the course that my life took, I just felt that I had more pressing issues than to be sitting on social media and doing the things that I used to do. I used to have a Twitter back then, and I would be on there a little bit, but it wasn't too much. I really was on Twitter because I was on a mission, okay? First of all, I was using my Twitter account to be nosy. That was the first thing. Second thing, I was using my Twitter account to be messy in a situation at the time, trying to portray or convey a message to someone. But we're not going to get into that. So, just the intentions of why I was even on Twitter, it was everything was so subliminal on there. So then the decline in that, I just completely just deleted the Twitter. And then I wasn't on any social media at that point. I think I actually made an Instagram account maybe I really do not even know. I think it was like 2013, I believe. I never actually post stuff. But then when I'll get in a groove of posting pictures, because like I said, I had stopped taking pictures like 2008. I was completely done with pictures. So And to this day, I still don't take pictures of myself like that. I don't even capture pictures of my child. Like, it's that deep. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel. I mean, I honestly want to change that. I actually do want to start capturing moments, but not capturing moments to create a storyline online for other people to watch. I really just want to have it just for a keepsake that I can pass down to my child and stuff like that, because he has no baby pictures. My kid has no baby pictures. We took professional pictures, but that was only because the family was taking pictures and then he got a solo shot. Other than that, we didn't take no pictures until 2017, which was another family photo shoot. And he doesn't have any by himself. He has, he has the pictures with the family and then just me and him. But yeah, I don't take pictures of myself and I don't take pictures of him. But anyway, moving right along. So when I would be on Instagram, when I would post stuff on there, I would leave it on there for so long and then I would just delete it. If you go to my Instagram page today, I think I have less than 50 pictures on there. I literally only have 700 something followers. Nobody follows me. And I don't follow anybody else. Like, the people that I actually follow, it is, I think 4 or 5 something, maybe. But most of the people on that list, I actually know. There's only a few people that I don't really know on my followers list. Seeing as how I don't really have that many pictures on my page, I really think that it's to the point, if people come to my page, they probably think that it's a fake account. At this point, they believe it's a fake account. They know it's a catfish. I'm sorry, because when I say nobody follows me, nobody. I may get a follower here and there, but 9 times out of 10 is like one of them bots or something. Or I'll get people that'll follow me, but I don't know. I'm just real skeptical about shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Like, when people do follow me, it actually kind of creeps me out, because it's like, what is your motive? Nobody follows me, so why did you follow me? You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, my thought process is just OD. It's like, girl, what the hell are you even talking about? But anyway, I digress. Since my interests started declining, I really never really got my mojo back. Because when I say I used to be on Facebook, in high school and in college, baby, I used to be on Facebook all day, every day. First of all, I really believe that the status, of course, that came from the whole Twitter thing. They was jocking off Twitter. Back then, I felt like statuses was more so about what you was feeling for that day. But I actually, of course, everybody did this, but I feel like we were abusing the status back then, because it's like I would literally change my status every other second. I was basically using it as a Twitter. And when I say I used to be on there doing subliminals, comment on everybody's pictures. Like, I used to be in a mix. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I am too grown for this shit now. Like, what? Like, I have better things to fucking do. I have a whole human that I'm fucking responsible for, bitch. Like, what? I'm about to be sitting on a phone all day? Now that moves us right into the way social media tries to captivate your attention and just suck you in to this dark fucking hole. I don't like that shit, especially since I have watched the series, well, not the series, the documentary on Netflix about social media's tactics. Social media was designed to suck you in into the sunken place where they keep showing you more and more by tapping into the data on your phone and the stuff that you search on the internet and your text messages and all that kind of stuff, to where you start seeing stuff that you was just looking up the day before as ads on your timeline, or just to keep you on there, just to keep showing you different things to reel you in more and more and more and more and more. And I personally do not like that. First of all, the fact that you're being nosy as fuck in my business, as far as the stuff that I do on my phone, I don't like that. Because that's none of your business. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I don't need you to try to keep me on here longer than what I want to be on here. Y'all don't understand. Like, my skin is really crawling right now. That is like predatory behavior. It's manipulation at its finest, and I personally have a problem with that. When it comes to my personality, I'm not, nor have I ever been that person screaming, pick me, or hey, look over here at me, or just wanting the attention of people. Like, that has never been me. Okay? People that I interact with, it is a real and raw experience every single time, because I'm never trying to be something that I'm not. I'm never just trying to fit in the mold or the standard of something, or just feeling like I have to overexert myself in situations, because my thing is, if I have to do all of that, 9 times out of 10, baby, I shouldn't even be there anyway. That's just how I feel about it. Now let's get to the real topic at hand. Just the environment of social media. It's so fucking toxic. It's like a toxic ass relationship. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, a mother-son, mother-daughter, father-son, father-daughter relationship, just whoever. If that relationship is toxic, that's what the fuck social media reminds me of. Because everybody, it's just like the club. Everybody does not really go to the club for what the club was designed to provide in the first place anyway. The club was for you to go into an open space that is a social gathering with people that you may know, people that you don't know, where you're listening to music, you can dance, have fun, and just be in that moment. Now, we all know that that is not what the fucking club is today. Now, back in the day, back in the G, first of all, let's just say this. I'm pretty sure this was still going on, but generally, if you was going to the club, you was going to hear some good music, and you was going to motherfucking dance, bitch. And that's that on that. But we know that that is not the case today. Everybody goes to the club. First of all, you decide you gonna go to the club, right? Then it's like, okay, well, I gotta find my outfit. Like, I gotta be the best dressed. You know what I'm saying? Then you get your outfit. You do, as far as the females, you do your makeup, do your hair, and all of that. And of course, we all, ladies, I know y'all feel me on this one. When you picking out your outfit for the club, we all know that we gotta find something that's cute as fuck, but it's loose enough to where when we twerk, our ass gonna shake in all the right ways. Give me an amen if I hit it right on the nail, bitch. Because that's just it. Ain't nobody trying to go to the club with no stiff booty ass outfit on. Because then it's like, okay, well, I can't even twerk tonight because my ass ain't even about to move, bitch. I mean, let's just be real. Then on top of that, first of all, you got to make sure your outfit is loose enough to where your ass can jiggle so the niggas can watch. Then you got to have on the best outfit to upstage or outdo the next bitch in the club. All to just, for real, when you get in the club, you don't even be dancing, bitch. Like, everybody will do that little twerk, and then it's that laugh, kiki, looking at your friend. But females already know, if ain't nobody looking at you, you gonna be sitting there standing, just like everybody else, people fucking watching, with your nose turned up, like, this bitch thinks she cute. I mean, I don't know if people still do this today. If you do, please, baby, grow up. Back in the day, people used to just go to the club waiting to see the bitch that they beefing with to fight. And it's just like, really, nigga? Like, we really used to... Well, first of all, I did not used to do that shit, okay? I've never been, the fighter. I've always been a lover, but bitch, if you push me to the point, bitch, what we about to do? You know what I'm saying? But, that's for the ladies. Then for the niggas. We already know niggas don't dance. So niggas get fresh as fuck to go hold up the motherfucking wall to watch the room and try to pick up bitches. That's the same thing that fucking happens on Instagram, Facebook, all them other social media apps like Tumblr, like all that stuff. First of all, I've never even been on any of those. Like Tumblr, TikTok, I know it's some ones that I'm not even naming that honestly I just don't have a clue about because that was after my time, bitch. Just know, my time was Facebook, MySpace, AOL chats, bitch, Twitter, and then I guess Instagram. But all that other stuff, bitch, I do not have a clue. Don't have a clue. Never been on it. Tinder, never been on it. Never been on it. Yes, bitch, I'm not about to be downloading all these apps just to have a social site to keep my attention out. Like, first of all, bitch, what? It's a whole fucking world out here. That's our fucking oyster that nobody is taking advantage of because everybody want to be locked in on their motherfucking phones. Bitch, I'm not with the shits. Especially Instagram. Instagram is all about the aesthetic. Instagram is all about the bomb-ass pictures, about the bomb-ass outfits, your hair, showcasing your life without actually saying it. That's what it's all about. Everybody got to get on there to stunt. That's just it. I am not with the shits at all, okay? Not with the shits. Because when I actually find myself purposely saying, okay, I'm about to get cute so I can take a picture and then I'm going to upload it to Instagram. First of all, bitch, let me say this. That has never been me. Bitch, if I posted something, that is 9 times out of 10 because I actually got dressed for that day because I was going somewhere and I took a picture. I cannot get with this, paying a photographer to put some makeup on, put on some different outfits to take some pictures to have enough pictures to post for the month. Bitch, it's never that serious. I don't even give a fuck about the bitches that's getting paid for it. Bitch, it is never that fucking serious. Because at the end of the day, like this whole influencer shit, It's annoying. I don't know. Just the whole culture is fucking annoying. Now, I'm not saying it's like I'm just, above. I'm above everybody else and that I don't get on social media. Yes, when I would be on social media, when I would find myself just like you, getting lost after scrolling for 3 hours, and it's like, bitch, you could have been doing something productive. Or you could have been being in the moment with your kid. You could have been doing any fucking thing, but you was laid up on the couch or in the bed, scrolling, looking at somebody else. Bitch, it's never that serious. It is never that serious. After I watched that documentary, I was pretty much like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing here. Bitch, not me. Not me. I'm that person where I just have to rebel against shit if I don't really fuck with what's really going on. Like I said in my first episode, bitch, if you can't be real with yourself, bitch, you can't be real with no motherfucking body. And I have to operate within authenticity and within the honest aura of my being, bitch. And I just don't get down with that shit. I don't like that flashy shit. Trying to show people what you got. Like, what is all that for? Because at the end of the day, we all know that don't nobody really give a fuck. Yeah, people want to be nosy. They want to look at your fucking profile and your pictures and overanalyze shit and, do all of that just to figure out what the story or what the case really is. But once they get down to what's really going on and the fact that you are stunting, bitch, they're moving on to the next. I just feel like it's a site. It's social apps for the feds. Period. Because they just being nosy as fuck and some shit that ain't got shit to do with them. And then, of course, you have the ones who just got to put their whole goddamn life story on the motherfucking internet. Like, are you kidding me? Every time they in some shit, everybody gotta get their popcorn because they already know so-and-so, she about to run it down, bitch. She about to lay everybody's shit bare. She about to pour the tea, bitch. Kettle is piping hot, okay? I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. By the way, that's the sidebar. That's something that gets on my nerves with people. People be like, I could care less. Do you not understand what you're saying? That's not the correct phrase. It's I couldn't care less. I could care less means that you care too much. If you couldn't care less, that means you don't care at all, bitch. But that is neither here nor there. Today is just a free flow. It really is, because I had got on Twitter earlier because, of course, like I told y'all before, I got the Twitter so I could promote the podcast. And since I hadn't been on Twitter in years, literally years, it was just like, okay, this will be something new. It'll be something different because, of course, Instagram was the only social media that I was on. I used to have a Snapchat, and the only reason why I even got Snapchat is because I actually liked the filters. So if I was, capturing a moment or something, I like to just do that. But I don't post. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Snapchat became a thing where I stopped posting, and then I was just watching other people's stuff, and then it was like, okay, I'm over this. So I don't even have I don't know if I deactivated my account on there. I don't know if I did or not. But that app has not been on my phone for over a year. So Instagram was really the only app that I had on my phone. But then I actually had moments where I would just randomly delete Instagram. Like in the last couple years, I would just delete it and have it deleted off of my phone for a good 30 days and have a break because it's too much. Like it's if you're not conducting business on these sites, you are literally working a full-time job and not getting paid, bitch. I don't have time for that. I don't want to be a part of that. So I made up my mind that I was just going to conduct business, bitch. And that's it. Because I don't post about shit else other than my podcast and Salir. That is it. At this point. Now, sometimes I will post on I'll repost like funny stuff that I come across while I am on there to post something about Salir or the podcast. But other than that, honey, I don't be on that. I be living my life for real. I really be in the moment and living my life. And it feels so good. To the point that, like I said this morning, I get on Twitter because I'm like, I have not been on here literally. Like I think like the last week and a half to 2 weeks, I have not really been on there. I just made the account last month in February. And I was on it hard. I was on it like every day. I was interacting with people and all of that. God, I don't even have that many followers on here. I think I got like 16 followers. But like the 2 weeks that I was like really going hard, I got those followers or whatever, and a lot of stuff that I was posting on there under somebody else's tweet or whatever, like I was getting traction, but somewhere along the way, it just stopped. And I really think it's because it was the newness of Twitter that had me just like, okay, I could do this. But now, I don't know. I think that newness, I get bored fast, okay? And I just think that newness has worn off. And I'm over it. I'm seriously over it after a month. I'm so over it because I can't do this. I really don't see how people be on social media all day, every day, in the midst of, I don't even want to say actually living their lives, because I really feel like people be operating like robots when it comes to just everything else, like getting up to go to work and driving home and doing whatever it is that you got to do for the day, because intermittently people are getting on these social media apps trying to keep up with the latest bullshit in the midst of them being at work or out with friends and stuff like that. And then that's another thing. I cannot stand trying to spend quality time and a bitch is on her motherfucking phone. Like, bitch, you can't put that phone down for 2 seconds? Like, that is so... that is so irritating. I can't get with this shit. I really cannot. It doesn't make sense to me. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, posting these episodes for this podcast, and just let the old-fashioned advertising of word of mouth get this podcast circulating, because I don't have what it takes to be on these social media sites like y'all. I just don't. I really don't. I'm really in a space in my life where it's like, no, bitch, I'm trying to do some shit that's meaningful. I'm trying to create memories. Bitch, ain't no fucking creating memories, fucking scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and watching other people's lives play out on fucking Snapchat. Bitch, I'm above that. I'm above all of that. It's so, that is beneath me. Now, I ain't talking about y'all, because I know y'all be on y'all social media apps, but the activity of it all, for me, it's beneath me. I can't. So, I'm going to ask y'all to do me a solid favor. If you really resonate with the shit that I be talking about on this podcast thus far and in the future, I just ask that you just share this with somebody else, especially if you know, if I'm talking about something on an episode and you know somebody may be going through something similar, or you know that they would benefit from my words on said episode, or whatever the case may be. I just politely ask y'all to just share. That's really just where I am. If you like my podcast, you like what I come on here and talk about, if you feel like it's not just a podcast full of bullshit and just talking about sex, and you really feel like it has substance, please share it on your stories on social media. Send it, especially if you got the iPhone and your people got an iPhone. Please share it in a text message to your group of friends. That's all I ask. I also, I guess I'll continue to ask y'all to interact with me on Twitter. I'm not saying that I'm just completely not going to be on there, but I just know now, just by the way things have been going, I'm not going to be on there all the time because I'm just not feeling it. But I would really love for y'all to send me some suggestions for different episode topics, or if you feel like you need some advice and you feel like I could advise you, or whatever the case may be, hit me up on at butwhatislifepodcast@gmail.com. Or you can send it to, if you do have a Twitter, send some stuff to me on Twitter if you don't want to actually type out an email. I would love to interact with y'all. I just don't know how I'm going to do that. Because this social media shit, I cannot. But I guess we can interact by y'all sharing with y'all's family and friends, or hell, even some fucking strangers on social media, bitch. And like I said, hit me up with an email or tweet me, DM me, something. That's pretty much all this episode is about. Because just like social media don't have no substance, this fucking episode does not hold any space for substance neither. So you get what you get, honey. That's it. But what is life? Until the next episode, relax, relate, and release into the real fucking world, because this social media shit is bullshit. If ain't nobody told y'all they love y'all today, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all in the next episode.